This man was messing with Disney characters.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got me.
Sleeping Beauty. How are you? What up, Goofy? Oh, wait, Pluto, I'm sorry.
Now, why, as a grown man, as an aging individual, did you think it was appropriate to heckle Disney characters? Hi, I'm Kayla. I performed at Disney for 8 years, and I have a lot to say about this because this is what happened to me all the time. Notice how Anastasia said, again, not my name, implying that was not the first time that you called her Elsa. So now you're following her around, repeatedly calling her the wrong name, trying to get a rise out of her while shoving a camera in her face. You're doing that on purpose? Because we can tell when it's genuinely a mistake and you let the wrong name slip versus a guest coming up like this. Hey, Ariel! So we know what you're doing, and every single performer will be annoyed. And you're gonna tell me that you don't know what Cinderella looks like when you physically had to pass a sign that said Cinderella with a picture of her face on it. In Cinderella's castle, intentionally stand in line for an hour just to finally get to Cinderella and call her Aurora? Right. There was a list of names that Merida has been called, and I wrote some of my favorites down in my scrapbook. We have Kylo Ren, Steven Tyler, Princess Fiona, Jessica Rabbit, White Moana, Lady Gaga, Margarita, The Girl on Fire, Bertha, Braveheart, King Triton. Are you from Africa? Not gonna lie, some of those were hilarious, but how would you feel if someone came up to you, camera in your face, repeatedly calling you the wrong name, especially after correcting them? Not too great, I bet. If you go to my subscriptions on my profile, I'll talk about the guests that I thought were the most annoying, but I don't think I would have put that on the main page. I think it's okay to recognize that performers are also people, and when you spend 95% of your time at work pushing doubles and overtime just to pay rent in Orlando because no one at Disney is paid fairly, and you've been doing that for years, your identity can get tied to that character. And if you've never been a performer at Disney, you will never understand what that feels like. To have all sense of you gone. You are fully encompassing that character's thoughts, emotions, physicality. Our brains switch. And when that is your reality day in and day out, the bare minimum that we expect from someone that just spent $1,000 and waited 2 hours to see us is to know our name. And you don't know what you don't know, right? So hopefully these videos can help educate the guest so everyone can have a better overall experience. Love you.